નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી.
Dear children, today we have to learn in standard 10 subject social science chapter number 7. The name of the chapter is, dear children, preservation of our heritage. What is the name of the chapter? The name of the chapter is preservation of our heritage. It means apna varsaનું જતન. In the previous lecture, dear children, we have learned that need for the preservation of cultural heritage, after necessity of preservation of cultural heritage, and the tourism industry in the our heritage. These three topics we have to already completed in the previous lecture. Now, today, dear children, we have to start from the preservation of heritage and measures to conserve. What was the today's topic, dear children? Preservation of heritage and measures to conserve. It means વારસાની જાળવણી અને સંરક્ષણ માટે થયેલા પ્રયાસો. So dear children, you to open your textbook page number 53. Efforts made for the preservation and conservation of heritage are given below. Now what happened, dear children? Here now the government has also taken the efforts for the preservation and the conservation of our heritage, and these are the efforts are they given into the below. First, the Indian government has constituted the Indian Board of the Wildlife in 1952 to protect our wildlife. What happened, dear children? Here now Indian government has constituted one Indian Board of the Wildlife. In which year? Indian Board of the Wildlife in 1952 for the protection of our wildlife. So here already I have written the dear children. The Indian government has constituted the Indian Board of the Wildlife. Which board? Indian Board of the Wildlife. In which year? In 1952 for the protection of our wildlife. It facilitated with a material for the conservation of the wildlife. It means this law was prepared in 1954 this law was prepared for the protection of the wildlife in 1952 for the conservation of the wildlife. It suggests the government for the development of the national park, bird sanctuary and the zoological garden, along with the task of creating the awareness for the protecting of the wildlife. Whatever the children here, we can say that this law of the 1952 suggests the government to develop the more national park, bird sanctuary as well as the zoological garden, along with the task for creating the awareness for the protection of the wildlife. The second one, they have given that Wildlife Protection Act engaged in 1972 gave a firm status to the national park, sanctuary and the bioreserve. Now what happened, dear children? In the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972 gave a firm status for national park, sanctuary and the bioreserve. Now new national park, wildlife sanctuary and bioreserve had been established. And due to that, the Wildlife Protection Act in 1972, what happened that now new national park, wildlife sanctuary and the bioreserve had been established. The law of our country for the preservation of our heritage have a wide perspective. Whatever the children here, whatever the laws of our country for the preservation of our heritage have a wide perspective. Strict laws has been framed to stop the destruction of vanishing the vegetation and wildlife. It means whatever the law prepared by the government, this law are strictly implemented and to stop the destruction of the vanishing the vegetation and the wildlife. So dear children, here we can say that whatever the Wildlife Protection Act of the 1972, that new national park, wildlife sanctuary and the bioreserve have been established. Now apart from that, the government, there are the several society and the organization which have been actively taking up the task of the protection of the wildlife and the environment. Now what happened, dear children? Here some several society as well as the organization and the government has taken up the task for the protection of the wildlife and the environment. The Bombay Natural History Society. Which one, dear children? Underline in your textbook.
page number 54. The Bombay Natural History Society is the oldest one of its kind and was established in 1883. Presently, the Gir Foundation, Natural Club, etc. The institutions are doing the noble work for the environmental preservation. What happened that dear children? This all are the name of the institution that work for the environmental preservation. Which one? Presently, Gir Foundation is there, Natural Club is there, and you know very well that in 1883, the Bombay Natural History Society is the oldest one, was established in 1883 for the protection of the environment and the preservation. Realize the importance of the preservation. Now what happened that dear children, you realize what was the importance of the preservation of our heritage in the constitutional framework, made it mandatory that it should be included in our constitution. So what happened that these things was also included in our constitution, and this is the responsibility not only for the government, this is the responsibility of ourselves also, society, that we have more aware and we have to protect our wildlife and we have to preserve it. Now next one dear children, have to given that the ancient memorial and archaeological sites and remain active. What was our next topic dear children? Ancient memorials and the archaeological sites and remain active. It means પ્રાચીન સ્મારકો, પુરાતત્વીય સ્થળો અને અવશેષ સ્થળોની જાળવણી અને જાળવણી માટેના કાયદાઓ. Now the more dangerous and the harmful factor arose in the way of heritage, the more strict action and efforts were made time to time for the preservation. Hence, the various protective measures have been taken for the safeguard of the heritage. What they would given that dear children, they have to given that whatever the laws are to be prepared by the government, these laws are implemented for the strict event. And strict action are to be taken by the government. And whatever the effort was made for time to time for the preservation, the various protective measures have been taken for the safeguard of the heritage. Second thing they have given that ancient monuments and the archaeological sites remain act was enacted in 1958. So this act suggests for the preservation of the antique artistic work, religious places, historical memorial and archaeological sites, etc. What happened that dear children? Whatever the act was prepared in 1958, this act are suggesting for the preservation. This act is suggesting for the preservation for the artistic work, religious places and the historical memorial. What they have given that there for the preservation of antique artistic work, religious places and historical memorial for the archaeological sites. This archaeological act ensures that no person or agency can conduct the archaeological excavation without the prior permission of the government. What happened then? If you have done the archaeological excavation, first of all you have to take the permission of the government. That's why they will given that no person or any agency can conduct the archaeological excavation without the prior permission of the government. This action consequently, now what happened then dear children, whatever this action is there, this action was consequently stopped and clandestine excavation. Hence, many of our heritage sites are still preserved and kept intact. And due to this law, we can say that so many of our heritage sites are still preserved and kept intact. The government of India declared some historical places. Now what happened dear children here? Now the government of India has declared some historical places as a national monuments. What happened that they have to declare as a national monuments? National monuments, it means Rashtriya Smaraka. Department of Archaeology is responsible look after the preservation of these monuments, and this is the responsibility of Department of Archaeology, look after the preservation of these monuments. However, the heritage sites will not be preserved just by framing the law, but it becomes the moral responsibility of the every citizen. So dear children, we can say that it is the responsibility of the every citizen that we have to preserve our heritage sites, and this is our responsibility. Department of Archaeology maintains the sites of heritage which are either destroyed or on the verge of the destruction. What they have given the dear children? They have given them. Department of Archaeology has to maintain these sites of the heritage which are either destroyed or in the verge of the destruction. While taking up the work of the maintenance, while you are working as a maintenance of the monument, one should keep in mind that they should be preserved in such a manner so that it retains the original shape, size and condition intact. What happened that dear children, they have to given that whatever the work are done by the government for the maintenance of this monument, they have to keep in the mind that they have original shape, size and the condition of the intact. After they have given the Department of the Archaeological Survey of the India, what they have given the dear children? Here they have given the Department of Archaeological Survey of India, is ASI. Underline it in books, Archaeological Survey of India, ASI. This ASI has more than 5,000 monuments. How many dear children? More than 5,000 monuments are there. This 5,000 monuments and the sites under its protection. It means ASI has more than 5,000 monuments and the sites under the protection. And that's why what happened that dear children, we can say that here whatever the Sammeshwar temple, which one dear children, they have given that Sammeshwar temple after Paknasam temple in Andhra Pradesh were going to be the submerged. These are going to be the submerged into the sea due to the construction of Nagarjuna Sagar multi-purpose project, and therefore this temple has been successfully shifted to Alampur at Mehbul Nagar district of the Andhra Pradesh, and that's why what happened that this temple was successfully shifted from Mehbul Nagar district in the Andhra Pradesh. After they have given the Taj Mahal of the Agra is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Dear children, you know very well that the Taj Mahal of the Agra is one kind of the 7 wonders of the world is there. Air pollution causes by the Mathura oil refinery in the fast growing nearby industry turn this white marble pale in the dull sun. Now what happened that here the air pollution caused by the Mathura oil refinery in the fast growing nearby industry turn this white marble plain into the dull way. That's why the Department of Archaeological took suitable steps to close the industry spreading the air pollution in its neighborhoods, and regular cleaning of the structure has brought back to the brightness of the Taj Mahal. So dear children, today we have to learn the preservation of our heritage and the measure to conserve and the ancient memorial and archaeological sites and remains kept. So dear children, we can say that this is the responsibility of each and every citizen that we have to take care about the preservation of our sites. Thank you, dear children.
Thank you for joining us.